Those of you who subscribe to and regularly look in the comments section of HITC Sevens videos will know that this is a historic day for one man. The legend that is Douche Douche has requested that we do this video almost as many times as Michael at HITC Sport has had Scarf commented on his videos lately. So today, with Chelsea set to take on Barcelona in just a couple of days, we thought we'd finally make his dream come true. Taken into account is the number of times the teams have faced each other, the importance of those ties, and the controversy or animosity felt between the two clubs. Douche Douche, this one's for you. Here are our 7 great Champions League rivalries. Liverpool versus AC Milan. We start with a tricky rivalry to try and rank. Liverpool and AC Milan have only ever faced each other in competitive fixtures twice, but on both occasions they were Champions League finals. Ajax, Juventus, and Benfica could all also be suggested as rivalries for Milan, whilst Liverpool's historic rivalry in Europe with Nottingham Forest also deserves a mention. This particular rivalry comes in at 7th because of the nature of the first game, Liverpool's heroic comeback from 3 goals down to win on penalties, and the speed of the retribution, with AC Milan making amends on the biggest stage only 2 years later. Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich are of course rivals outside of the Champions League, but they have also had some famous duels within it. Back in 1998, the two clubs met in the quarter-finals, where Dortmund edged out the Bavarian Giants by 1-0 in the second leg. More recently, they faced each other in the 2013 Champions League final at Wembley Stadium. In a closely fought game, Arjen Robben scored a very late winner for Bayern. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Liverpool's second entry in this 7, and for our money the best all-English Champions League rivalry. In the mid to late 2000s, these two seemed to draw each other in every competition and be playing each other every other week. In the Champions League alone, seen as though that's what this 7 is all about, they played each other 10 times between 2005 and 2009. There were some classic encounters in there, including Luis Garcia's ghost goal and a 4-4 draw in their last Champions League tie. Manchester United versus Bayern Munich. Two of the biggest clubs in Europe, Manchester United and Bayern Munich, have faced each other 11 times in the Champions League. The most famous of those ties, of course, was the 1999 Champions League final, when Bayern were 1-0 up going into injury time before 2 90-plus minute goals for United saw them record a dramatic treble. More recently, Bayern beat United on away goals in the 2010 quarter-finals, and the Bavarians knocked out United in the quarter-finals once again in 2014. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Back again, in 3rd place is Bayern Munich once more, but this time it's their rivalry with Real Madrid. These two are the most consistent sides in the history of the European Cup and Champions League, and the first and joint 3rd most successful teams in the competition's history. They have also played each other more times in the Champions League than any other two clubs. Somewhat unusually then, the two sides have never met in a final, but they have had some brilliant encounters over the years, particularly between 1998 and 2002. Chelsea versus Barcelona. Tuesday night's clash between Chelsea and Barcelona sees the return of a real Champions League rivalry. They have faced each other 12 times in the Champions League since 2000, but Tuesday night will be the first since 2012, when Chelsea pulled off an extraordinary 10-man 3-2 win on aggregate against a brilliant Barca side. Other famous ties include Chelsea's 4-2 win at the Bridge in 2005, which featured a superb Ronaldinho goal, and Iniesta's last gasp leveller, which saw Barca go through on away goals in 2009, a game where Chelsea felt a number of decisions went against them. They were right, to be fair. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. In recent years at least, there can be only one winner in this 7. Up until 2014, a Champions League final had never been contested between two teams from the same city. Over the next 3 seasons, Atletico faced Real in 2 finals. In the first, Real won in extra time, and in the second, Los Blancos claimed the victory once more, but on penalties. In the season between those finals, 2014-15, they met once more, with Real winning 1-0 over 2 legs in the quarter-finals. And way back in 1958-59 season, the two teams met in the semi-finals, where Atletico became the first team to beat Real in the European Cup, but still went out following a playoff. So that's it for our top 7. Let us know your suggestions in the comments. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to HITC Sevens.